Just over a week ago, we had the privilege of hosting a group of dads and sons from Woodside Church in Detroit, Michigan. It was not a typical father and son camping trip or a usual hunting trip or even a mission trip, but it blended all these three elements together in a perfect way. We spent the first few days hunting in the beautiful Waterberg region of the Limpopo province of South Africa, where Pambili Safaris and Jabulani African Ministries are based. We were able to divide into groups and hunt at various concessions with hunting guides that we got connected with over the last 2 years. It was incredible to witness fathers and sons away from the hustle and bustle of life together in the bush. Moments that money can't buy and that will forever be a precious memory to look back on. You see, it didn't just stop there, because this hunt was about purpose, and the purpose was to impact lives. And that is what the rest of the trip was about. Not only did all the proceeds from the hunt go towards supporting the JAM mission, but all the meat from the 12 animals harvested, that's 2,750 pounds of it, were processed and distributed to the mission. Children and families that JAM is working with on a daily basis will enjoy this much needed and proper protein in the weeks to come. And the appreciation by these people when they receive the meat made us all realize how much we have to be grateful for. This group of men was able to do a much needed work project at the JAM base. They played with children as well, interacted with youth and adults, and most importantly, share the precious good news of Jesus Christ.
Hi, my name is Andy Zale, and I would really like to thank Pambili Safaris and Jabulani African Ministries for putting together an unforgettable father-son mission trip. What this trip meant to me and my son would be difficult to put into words. It was such a great male bonding experience, and I am really, really impressed with how the whole trip went down from beginning to end. Day one, we were hunting, and to be out there in God's creation, seeing this beautiful landscape, these beautiful exotic animals, and then to hunt and stalk these animals for the first time with my son was really an amazing time. I thought the time I got to spend with my son was priceless. I think strengthening my faith, strengthening his faith, strengthening our bond. Those times I'll remember and cherish for as long as I live.
When we first arrived in Limpopo, it was time to settle in at the village and so that we can be prepared for going out to church. My experience going to that church changed my life for the better. With no music, we just used our voices and created the most powerful environment around us. The next day, we enjoyed starting out with the work project and doing village walks and just meeting everybody in this village, and we were all being cheered when we walked down. I enjoyed the last day being with the 7th grade youth as we played a really competitive game of soccer up at the base, and then went into small group, and me and some young guys were able to lead a group of 7th grade youth in small group as they asked us questions about the gospel. I enjoyed the last day and going on this safari just to see the Big Five, and it's so beautiful out there, just the mountains and the ranges and everything, animals just running wild. And I would just like to thank Pambili Safaris and Jabulani Africa Ministries for the hospitality and the wonderful time we were given to come preach the gospel in South Africa.
This was certainly a trip to remember for many years to come. Incredible things happen when you use your passion for a purpose, when you choose to serve and not be served, and when fathers and sons disconnect from the world in order to connect with each other in meaningful ways.